What's good, y'all? Listen, look, I'm mad I even gotta say this.
Why are we acting like this is not EGREGIOUS? Don't get your fucking club like
There's nothing wrong with hate. You've got to hate some things with a passion. And destruction, they must dislike and hate with a passion.
Hello, I know I'm late. I'm sorry. So sorry. I know. Had to push it back. I should have just made it to 10 o'clock. I'll arrange everything between. But we're here. So lovely to be here. Marcus Moore, I see you in the chat. What's up, my boy? I appreciate my moderators. How y'all doing? Marcus Moore and Tyrone. How y'all doing? Oh, I didn't even press live on what you call it. And I didn't. Oh, hold up. Damn. See, I'm behind. My bad. Y'all was running behind. I meant to put this on Instagram too. Sorry, I do it afterwards. I guess it is what it is. We're here now. So glad to be here. Hope you all are had a wonderful weekend. We're going into the next week. It is Monday. I gotta let y'all know a new episode of For the Culture is coming out on Thursday. This Thursday? God, so sorry. I don't want to mess up and say next Thursday, but I'm pretty sure no, I lied. It is next. It's not next Thursday. I lied. Damn, I just messed up that whole thing. Next Monday. It's next Monday. New episode of For the Culture next Monday. Scratch everything I said before then. So sorry. New episode of For the Culture is next Monday. Okay. Be on the lookout for that, please. If you haven't seen the past episodes, please go to For the Culture. Matter of fact, I wish I had the link to quick. Oh wow. Let me listen to my playback. That's crazy. I'm saying the same thing. But the link, I'll put the link in the description later. Okay. But make sure you head over to For the Culture and subscribe to the channel, like the channel, the videos, go comment on it, add to the algorithm. We're trying to build that up. You are appreciated in advance. Thank you. We got a couple things to get into. There's a few things that happened. I kind of been wanting to get my little 2 cents on, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Right quick, I do want to bring this up real quick. Hold up. Because, oh Lord. Hold on. A part of me is like, okay, cool. A part of me is like, already know this is what this is about to be. So, Mike Epps was on the Breakfast Club, and he confirmed that it's about to be another Friday film. Hold on, let me refresh this so I ain't gotta worry about starting from the middle.
Last Friday?
He called me the other.
Oh, hold on. Can y'all hear? Let me make sure my settings is right. Okay, let me see.
The day.
Wow.
Said we just finished the deal.
oh
Wow. So we doing the last Friday, man. And big shout out to Q, man. That's another brother that has put so many brothers on, man.
Yes, sir.
This dude put and don't really get the props for it, you know? Put me, Chris Tucker, Bernie, name them. This dude gave dudes opportunities. And that's what I'm doing. On the other shows, man, I just had Scarface on the show, acting. I had P. Pablo on the show. I had so many comics on the show. And that's what we do. We turn it on black men, putting black men in a position where they can feed their family and build legacies.
Have you seen the script for last Friday?
I haven't seen the script, but I'm pretty sure it's good. And we're gonna bring in the new comics. We're gonna put the DC Young Flies and all of them in with the OGs. It's gonna be a good ass.
That's Cuba.
Now that's what's up. I do like the fact that the OGs is working with the young ones. I appreciate y'all over here on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. We're only gonna be on here for a certain amount of time. So make sure y'all go to that, hit that link in the bio. Come on over to YouTube. Okay, but I appreciate the gifts. Thank you. I do like the fact that they're the OGs is working with the new comics. We love to see it. Shout out to Mike Epps. He talking about working with DC Young Fly, and he's even on tour with what was the We Them Ones tour? Who's on there? I'm forgetting their names, man. But both of them are funny. I'm thinking about 2 young comics. Both of them is funny as mug, but both of them is on tour with him as well. So yeah, he putting them on. We love to see it. And even another Friday, a lot of people been begging for a new Friday. So that's what's up. But also, y'all know, for the last few years, they have been messing up. Honestly, not the last few, but like 10 plus years, honestly. They've been messing up remakes. They've been messing up, trilogies. I mean, so I'm like, my expectation is already not that high. I'm not going to even lie. Even though the past, all three of the movies are solid films, all them joints is funny. Yeah, I don't know. This day and age, especially with all these agendas and, you know, they might, it could go right, especially messing with Ice Cube. I do, you know what? And I'm going to say this. I must see the faith, okay, in Ice Cube because, you know, he do be on code. You know, he was with he had the black agenda, you know, okay, so he, you know, so he might have some, he might be on point. Look, we're going to see. We'll see how he does it. But I'm going to still say my expectation is not too high because House Party was egregious. What was the other joint they did that I'm thinking of? White Men Can't Jump. They remade that joint. Egregious. I mean, what they were that. I'm gonna say them joints wasn't terrible, but they just wasn't. They wasn't up to par of the original films. You know what I'm saying? Like it was. They might as well have just made different films. That's what both of them films felt like. Y'all could have just made different films that was similar to House Party. Y'all didn't have to make this the third. Like y'all didn't have to attach this to the original movies. You know. So hopefully this one doesn't feel like that. But again, my expectation ain't really past that because that is just, come on. And honestly, it's not even just the writing and the directing with some of these films, it's the acting, even using some of these new people. Some of y'all gotta pick and choose. Be careful. Because I'm with the y'all bringing up, you know, the young ones, but bring up the ones with the real talent. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm bringing up the ones that's chosen. You know, I'm just saying. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I did want to say that. Hold on, let me see. What we got next? Yeah, I know I gotta jump into this next right quick because Lord have mercy. Okay, so Dr. Umar's daughter, man, yeah, loud and clear, but it's echoing. Oh, am I echoing? Could be a playback. Am I echoing or is the video echoing? Right, it's the mood. So, am I echoing or is the video echoing? Let me know when I play this if the video is echoing. Hope it's not the video. But yeah, Dr. Umar, Dr. Umar's daughter. Got up on the internet, and I think she's kind of young. She don't look that old. I feel like she look like 18-ish, 17 max, maybe a little. I mean, I don't know, maybe a little younger. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think he say her age. I'm pretty sure he say her age at some point. But she got up on the internet exposing her dad, quote unquote. Okay. In this video, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I'm gonna play the first part just so y'all can get the gist, because she says that she's not doing this to really come for her dad, but to find her sister. She said that she's tried to ask her dad multiple times to see, you know what I'm saying, can she get in contact with her sibling, and he's not allowing that to happen. He's not, you know, communicating with her properly. And so she was like, well, now I'm taking it to the internet since y'all don't want to oh, hold up, I'm not sharing the screen. I'm gonna take it to the internet since he don't want to talk to me. So I'm gonna find her myself through the internet. Okay, cool. Hold up, where we at? So okay, all right, cool. So here we are.
Small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, you know, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important.
Hey, is the video still echoing? My bad. Just let me know in the comments.
No graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how Black kings need to be with Black women, but you're not even in your Black woman's daughter's life. Hey, TikTok, so I just wanted to come on.
All right, so as you can see, she blatantly says, I'm not doing this to come for him, and then literally comes for him. I'm not doing this to come for him, but he ain't been at none of my birthdays. He ain't been at none of my celebrations. He ain't done nothing for me, but I'm not doing this to come for him. But, you know, if you're going to talk about Black people and you're going to be for Black rights, then you should be actively in your Black family's life, right? But I'm not doing this to come for him. You hurt. I get it. You know, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna play a little bit more. But I really didn't even need to watch this whole thing for me to process. I'm like, oh girl. I feel for you, baby. I feel for you. But you're coming for your daddy, and you're wrong. But I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you rock.
He said you're being a hypocrite, and it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter, but I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you, and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter.
But I'm not coming for you.
Ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who you are.
Now, if you were getting up here just to say, look, y'all, I'm Dr. Umar's daughter. Our communication hasn't been the best. You know, I don't even really want to get into it. That's not what I'm here for. But I do want y'all to know that I'm looking for my sibling. I haven't been able to get in contact with her. I don't know who she is. So I'm just putting myself out there. If you're his daughter, then please reach out to me. You see how simple that was? That was 30 seconds. I got about, how many slides more? This is 2 more slides. 3. I'm sorry. Oh, God. That's about a 5-minute damn video for something I just summed up in 3 seconds. Something I just summed up in 30 seconds. But you didn't do that to come for your daddy. You didn't do that to clout chase. You didn't do that to, no, you didn't do that because you was angry. You didn't do that because you don't care, right? It's not that big of a deal to you. You just want to find your sister. But you couldn't just get up here and just say those simple words. Just say that straight to the point. You had to add all of that fluff. Your dad didn't do this. Oh, if he gonna be if he gonna do this, then he should be doing that. I've tried to reach out to him multiple times. Like, you didn't even give the internet time to breathe. You didn't even give us a chance to say, hey, why didn't you ask your dad? What do you mean? Then I would understand a follow-up video. Y'all, look, I mean, I'm not here to come from my dad, but I understand some of y'all want some more context and want some more information. And if that's what I need to do to get, closer to finding my sister, then fine. I'll give y'all a little more context at least. Look, so I've been reaching out to my dad. I've tried to text him. I've tried to call him. He hasn't been responding. He just seems to not really, I don't want to word it like that, but I don't know. In my perspective, he doesn't really have time. He's a busy man, and so he doesn't seem to want me to be in communication with my sister for whatever reason that I can't find out because we're not talking. So now I'm just coming to the internet and telling y'all that. I don't want to get any more deeper than that. Okay, y'all, but I want to find my sister. Why can't you stop there? Why didn't you start and stop there? You got up here to embarrass your father. That's what you got up here to do. And that's why you wrong as hell. That's why you wrong as hell. I can't get behind that. I'm not excuse. We're gonna get on Dr. Umar in a second. But I'm a black woman, so we're gonna talk about black women first. And that's another reason why I waited to speak on this, because I wanted to see how some of the black men reacted to this as well. First, before I reacted to it. But girl, I empathize because I have been that, that daughter who was angry at her father, but still very much wanting her father's attention, wanting that good relationship, wanting that validation from her father and not being able to get it for whatever reason. So I understand why you're angry, and being on the internet specifically. I've said things. I've said it before. You know what I'm saying? That I wish I hadn't said. Nothing too egregious, thank God. But even some of the things that I've said, I feel like that wasn't really appropriate for me to say about my father on the internet in public. That's not okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to be honest with myself with that and my father. But I understand, so I can understand where you're coming from. But that does not excuse the way you do things. It doesn't excuse the simple fact that you should still respect your father. You should still honor your father, regardless, at least in certain ways. If you're not going to talk to your father, okay. If y'all going to have a bad relationship, if you're going to be mad at him, Okay, if you're gonna take your time on your journey to healing and growing, okay. But for you to get out here on this internet and just drop this out of nowhere, nobody even seen you before. I didn't even, like, for real. I had no idea what you. I knew he had. I think I knew he had 2 daughters, or a daughter at least. I had no idea what they looked like. I don't even see the picture of y'all together. And I thought that was on purpose because he just didn't want y'all in the light, which is fine. That's like that for a lot of people who don't want their kids in the same spotlight as them. That's fine. I can respect that. But you come out here and you come out with this egregious attitude, talking about, and not only egregious, but deceiving. So now it just comes off like disingenuous. And I get it to a degree because you seem a little childish, and I know she's young, so she may not even be processing it in the same way, you know what I'm saying? But it comes off disingenuous, and now people second or hesitate to even believe what's coming out your mouth. Because now it just come off like, oh, you just an angry daughter, you know what I'm saying? Your mother might have got to you. You know what I'm saying? It's harder for me to even try to digest what you're saying because I see the energy behind it that you're trying to hide so blatantly. You're clearly mad. You're clearly upset. You're clearly hurt, which is okay. You're reaching out. You're trying to find your sibling, even if that isn't the genuine motivation of you getting on the internet, which you clearly ain't. Even if that's not, you're still hurt. And you still may still want to find your sister. It may still be a part of it. But now you're messing up your whole, like, your father, you got to understand who your father is. Like, this is not a man that's just, an internet meme. I know it may come off to some people like that, like he's just a funny dude, the conscious funny dude. This brother is really out here. He really has respect. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a appropriate thing for you to be doing with somebody who's out here working for the people, even if they do have their flaws personally. Every person has their flaws. Every leader was not perfect. Everybody ain't Jesus. Okay. Again, I'm not excusing them, but I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. Are we being for real? I'm not shocked if he has a strained relationship with his daughters, even if it's not because of the mother. We're gonna get into some of the layers. But some of the blatant things it might be, I mean, just knowing that that this brother I see him here, then I see him there. He's traveling. He's a busy dude. He's building a school. Like, bro, I would imagine you got a busy schedule. You probably are not with your kids like the average man is with their kids every day. You probably can't be, to be honest. That's a sacrifice you have to make, though, when you're working for the people as well. A lot of your time and energy go towards your people, has to go outside. Unfortunately. So some of the inside things may get a little, unchy. That's just a natural thing that occurs a lot of the times. Because it's a lot of pressure under this system. So we do have to give some grace. So, you know what I'm saying? Girl, I know you got problems with your daddy. And I'm not saying that he's right or that, your issues are invalid. But you for sure need to take that off the internet. You need to take that energy off the internet. Okay. Use that in real life. Okay. Take that energy to your daddy so y'all can work that out, and to your mother so y'all can work that out. Maybe to another therapist. I mean, he is a therapist, but or a psychologist, but take it to somebody else. They can be a mediator, because the internet is not going to be the mediator for you. The internet is going to keep you confused, going to keep you fueled up. It's going to add fuel to the fire. It's going to get you mad. It's going to get you back on the internet, exposing things about yourself, and then about your next thing you know, you be exposing things about your mother just to keep up with the internet, keep arguing or keep trying to prove something, or keep trying to hide your real motivations of doing it, which is that you really miss your daddy. You really want a better relationship with your father. You really want a closer knit family, which is natural. That's okay. And we about to get into Dr. Umar, man, bro, Lord Jesus. Now let me tell you this. This clip, I don't know if this is going viral. I don't know if this is because I'm sure he was on Nick Cannon a little while ago. Now this was just posted 3 days ago, but this clip is going viral now, I'm sure, because his daughter dropped them videos. Now her mom. Oh, hold up. But let me go back here. Before I even go there. Let me get to Dr. Umar's response. Before I even go there, let me get to Dr. Umar's response. Hold up. Let's get to Dr. Umar, because I already checked the daughter. We know the daughter is wrong. She shouldn't have get up there disrespecting her daddy. Dr. Umar, never got to get on you. Let's see what the hell let's see what Dr. Umar, how he responded. Okay.
Say this. I'm open to the conversation. Where is Mama Smurf at? Get daughter Smurf and Mama Smurf, and then Papa Smurf, and we're gonna have a nice conversation in front of the world. Let's get to the bottom of this. And I'm gonna bring white man paperwork. Oh yes, I have all of my white man paperwork. So, baby Smurf, please get Mama Smurf, and Papa Smurf is gonna pull up. Have the conversation. Okay? Okay? Let's have a conversation for the whole world. That's all we got to do. But later for that. But I will say this. I got family in Philadelphia everywhere, and you've been trying to find me. Stop the cap now. Can we please stop the cap, brothers and sisters? Can we please stop the cap, brothers and sisters? But let me say this. The quickest way for you to get blocked or put on the FDMG Book of Negro list, the quickest way for you to get blocked or get put on the FDMG Book of Negro list, if you mind my personal business, I don't care who you are, I strongly recommend you mind your business, because if you don't, you will be blocked and put in the Book of Negroes. Oh no. Oh no.
So let me read the caption, or just a little bit of it. Let me see what I want to start out with. Okay. So the beginning, he's pretty much just saying he's the most requested Pan-Africanist scholar, actor, activist, orator. Okay, his usual spiel. But he says neither the Coonocracy nor the YouTubian struggle streamer community couldn't care less about the truth of this situation. Hold up, I was about to say, did I miss something I wanted to say though? Okay, yeah. With that being said, please ask that little girl to stand on business by asking her mother to join a three-way conversation about why her father hasn't been present in her life. I have no problem with this conversation being public, but her mother must be present for that conversation. She needs to keep the same energy and bring her mother to the table. I'm sure the truth, I'm not sure what that W word is. I can't really see. What is it? I think it's will or something. I'm not sure. Revealed if all three of us are present together. If I have absolutely nothing to hide, and I still have all my family court paperwork. Okay, so yeah, essentially what it's in the video. I kind of got a problem with this because I wish it would have. Let me say this. I'm gonna say this first. I kind of like the fact that he kept it a little lighthearted within the video. He was just like, bring Mama Smurf, you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that he brought in the mother. Okay, like I'm not about to just address you as a child because I know you don't know all the information. Clearly, you don't know all the information if you coming to me like this. So bring your mother. Okay, we're gonna talk. We can talk, but bring your mother so we can have a clear. We can get A, B, and C point of view, and we can really hash out the truth right here. You know what I'm saying? So I actually do like that. And the fact that he kept it light. But I think he said something on his live. I seen another clip too. My point is, I wish he would have kind of kept it short and straight to the points. I kind of wish he didn't even make a video. I'm gonna be real. I wish he would have. I wish he would have let that simmer on the internet like that. I don't really think he should have did a video. I think he could have put a picture up, maybe of a screenshot of her live, or I don't know, just put up her live, whatever, and then put in the caption, this being a response. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if she do got your number, if y'all can't get a contact, like she gonna call you. She gonna take the she gonna call you bluff if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? If she said it's just a phone call, okay, well let's get on the phone. And if she clout chasing like she is supposed to be, then she gonna try her hardest to get your ass not picking up that phone call. You know what I'm saying? Or at least getting some of that phone call recorded. So I kind of wish he didn't make a video. It just wasn't necessary. Okay, to be real. But I will say, I didn't know Dr. Umar was 50 years old. Didn't know that. I don't know why in my head I kind of just thought he was like, I just chucked it up to like, I don't know, 30s, 40s. I'm not 30s. I didn't think he was on 30s, but I thought maybe like 40s. I didn't know he was 50 yet. Brother, why you not married? Where the hell is your wife at? Okay, I'm just brother. I'm just saying, you 50 years old, brother. You building for the community. I respect it. I love it. But brother, you definitely should have a wife. And that's a major piece that's missing from this puzzle. Because if you had a wife, brother, your relationship with your daughter might be better. I'm just saying. Hey, look, I'm just saying. And look, hands up, don't shoot. Brother, I'm just saying. I know the power of what a woman can do. A woman can be the glue. Okay? Like literally, she can bring, she knows how to cultivate and bring people together. That's why we are so capable at humility, and being able to work around things socially. Okay. It's a little bit easier for women to do that. So she may have been able to build a bridge. I don't know if you and the mother, you saying that to bring the mother in. So that implies that you're not talking to the mother. He didn't say, I'm going to call your mother and we can get on three-way. He said, go get your mother, which means he ain't talking to the mother, which already explains why he ain't talking to her if he ain't talking to the mother. That already gives me enough context. Okay, I got it. Bing. Okay, got you. They're not talking. They probably don't have a good. He's probably the type he send the money. He on child support, whatever. They might talk on the phone. I've been there. I've been there. My parents were divorced. I've been there. Okay. So and my parents didn't talk. So me and my daddy didn't talk like that. My mother didn't encourage us to talk to my father like that. It got to a point where we didn't really want to talk to him. And she didn't really care that we didn't really want to talk to him. So I already understand. Like it's clicking. This one, like I'm already kind of getting it. But if you had a wife there, she might be the one to send out that olive branch to the baby mother. She might be the one to deal with the nonsense, to get her to rationalize with her. Yeah, girl, I know, but look, he just want to be in his daughter's life. He just wanted to. Now, sometimes it only work. You got some hood, ratchet, whatever, nonsensical, just egregious women who are just you cannot deal with. But there are some women that, even the worst of the worst, if you got a good woman, she can get to her. She can make something happen. She can make weekends happen. She can make, you know what I'm saying? So she's able to help you build that bridge, not only with your baby mother, so y'all can have a healthier relationship to co-parent, but also a better relationship with your daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, brother, why the fuck you ain't married? A part of this issue, a major part of this issue, and although the daughter is wrong, I stand 10 toes on that, you clearly are wrong too. Because your house is out of order. Brother, this shows what you have allowed. This is what you have allowed to happen over the last 19, 15, whatever that, how many years. For whatever reasons, this is what have you allowed. And now that your daughter has grown up, this is what you've allowed to grow up to be. This is your fault. It's your fault. Why she out on the internet trying to expose her daddy, trying to gain clout and being a clout chaser. I think he called her what did he call her? I forgot the word. Something like a clout chaser. He essentially called her a clout chaser. But that's your fault. That's your fault. You got to take that, black man. You got to take that to the chin. That's why you shouldn't have got up on the internet. Like, I like that he didn't take it serious. Again, he could have kept it light. But honestly, you shouldn't have said a damn thing other than, look, we're going to handle it. I'm going to handle this in-house. That's the only thing the internet need to know. We're going to handle this. Period. And if you needed to throw in, call your mother to do that. But honestly, you should have found a way to get her ass on the phone so you can say, get your mother on the phone so we can have this conversation. Period. That's how you lead. You know what I'm saying? That's how you lead a healthy relationship. If the woman don't want to follow, I'm not speaking to that nigga. I'm not doing it. Okay, the daughter will see that. But she going to also see you try. She going to also see you put yourself in a position that she know that you wouldn't want to be in just for the sake of a better relationship with her. I don't want to speak to this woman. I don't want to do this with them. They ain't done it over 15 years. I'm sure he don't want to do it. But you know what? For me, he's willing to sit down and have a conversation. And my mother can't even sit down for 15 minutes. What the hell? Oh, she got a problem. Let me talk to him. Let me get his perspective. That's automatically going to, you know what I'm saying? But you have to that's a consistent thing. And a part of that is going to be kind of hard because, baby, now that you've allowed her, this mother, if the mother is egregious, now that you've allowed her all this influence over your daughter, a part of that is in her as well. So that resistance that she have to you, she up on the internet. Oh yeah, I'm just saying, I know Dr. Umar, even the way that she's saying, why the fuck is she talking about her father like that? Did y'all peep the way that I know Dr. Umar is a part of, he's an activist in the community. You mean my daddy is an activist in the community? Is that your father or not? I do not say, yeah, the pie man. You know, with Carvelis, that's my, you know, he does this and that. I'm not my dad. I've never referred to my parents by name. What the hell? What are we talking about? Even with him being famous, it's off. It's off. But it shows the level of respect you probably had for him. It shows the level of respect your mother probably has for him because she probably allows you to speak like that. Even my mother didn't let me do that. My mother wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? My mother had her issues, but we wouldn't, I ain't never get to say Carvelis. She knew I was calling I ain't never got to, you know, my mother would have checked that for sure. I ain't never felt comfortable calling either one of my parents out their name. Period. Even if my mother was calling him out his name, insulting him, I wasn't getting away with that. So, you know what I'm saying? But it shows the lack of boundaries. But you can't, it's hard for you to, you know, you can't set no boundaries if you're not consistently there to do so in whatever way possible. You got to control what you can control. You're not with the mother, so certain things is going to be out of your control. But the things that are in your control, like you actively trying to get in contact with your daughter, you trying to, certain things that are in your control, she should be able to say, well, he tried. That's what he should be. If anything, she should be able to try and expose her mother because he tried. And I'm trying to figure out why she, you know, especially with you being in the position you in, because that's too easy. The white supremacist was going to use her for something. They was probably going to give her ass a platform. I seen her on live talking about I'm not doing no interviews. If I do an interview, I got to get 20K. I got to get 10, 20K. They got to pay me. So now she's talking about getting paid to expose you further. Like, I mean, but that's an easy play, even for your own protection. Dr. Umar, you know these white supremacists are going to use any pawns that they can get, including your family, especially the ones close to you if they can. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if one of these platforms do throw a couple bags. Yeah, what else you got on you? What else he do? What else he didn't do for you? Tell us how he ain't shit, how much of a hypocrite he is. It's just an easy play, bro. Why would you let them get off like that? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, black man, shout out to Shahrazad Ali. What's that? What that? I don't know what the other one is, but brother, hey, look, all our problems, I'm just saying, the sister is wrong, but all our problems, man. What she say? Black men was mad at her about this book. It was black men she had to get security for this book because it exposed the problems that you allowed to happen under your protection or lack thereof protection, lack thereof security, lack thereof observation. These are problems that cultivated under your watch. So yeah, the problem, the ultimate issue does go back to you, brother. And I will go in on the mother, but I don't know who the mother is. I will say this: we got this on the mother. We got this on the possible mother. I'm gonna play this because we got this on the possible. So let's see if this gives us an idea of the mother.
They should have become my wife purely due to pregnancy. And I told them I would not make a lifelong decision about who I'm going to spend the rest of my life with purely based on pregnancy. I said we can continue to explore, to date. I would like to move in with you. We have to learn more about each other before we decide to spend the rest of our lives together. And they arrogantly said, it ain't going to work that way. I need to be your wife, and I need to be your wife now. Had they been a little bit more patient and humble with me, either one, they would have became my wife. I don't know if they know that. They know it now because they're going to see this. If they would have just been a little bit more respectful of where I was coming from, they would have got married. I would have married either one because they were the mothers of my daughter. His mothers.
Right. Okay. Two things. One, I can understand the mother's perspective. You don't believe in shacking up, I ain't about to da-da-da-da. I get it. A lot of our mothers taught us that, okay? I ain't about to be with you, you about to marry. Okay. But two, you was already about to have a baby with him. So if he's telling you, we're already about to make a commitment anyways. We're already about to make a hell of a commitment. But before we go a step further, we need to do this. Why not try to compromise? Not to say that you got to jump up and say, yes, we got to. He just said it. If they would have just compromised, if they just hadn't been so adamant and disrespectful, keywords, it also goes back to that daughter. Hello, ding, 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 disrespectful. She was disrespectful about that. I imagine she was disrespectful about some other things. She probably has some disrespectful characteristics, right? They got, that influence the daughter. So he said, if they would have just compromised and not been so disrespectful about my about what I was offering, then we could have worked it out. I would have married one of them for sure. But the fact that they was adamant and honestly just entitled, nah, I'm not. They no, and said it was this or nothing. Like no, because it wasn't this or nothing before we got in that bedroom. It wasn't this or nothing before we get, and that's where you fucked up at. That's where most modern women, hello, come on, most modern black women mess up at. Is that you make that you try to go now you want to draw the line after the baby is here. What? The baby is where you draw the line. The baby before the baby got here. Sex is where you should have drew the line at. You should have ensured certain things before you even laid down with the man. Now you about to have a baby with a nigga and it's, oh, you got to marry me? Everything is flipped. But last week, all I had to do was buy you a couple burgers and we was getting it in. And she was straight. Now you telling me I got to marry your ass? Because we got a baby on the way that we both knew was a possibility when we both agreed to lay down with no commitment. Now I got to marry your ass. What? No, that's not how it works. That's unfair. I'm in agreement with him on that. Like that's not right. That's not what it was before we had this baby. Why the fuck would it be that because we got a baby? That's not what it was. We didn't have that to say. I never said if we had a baby, I'm going to marry you. That wasn't even in conversation. So yeah, but that's the reality that you dealt with. So that gives context to why the daughter is a bit detached and disrespectful to her father, because her mother probably taught that to her. She's probably still mad at him for not marrying her. She's still mad. And the fact that he's successful on top of that, he's well known. He's somebody that you can't really go on the internet and not see unless your algorithm is what? Not black. To be real, you're going to see him. So she might be still harboring on to some of that anger. And she's just passed that on to her daughter, and her daughter don't even realize why she is mad as she is at her damn daddy no more. Because you harboring on the feelings that ain't got that didn't originally have anything to do with you. But again, brother, this is out of order because you did it twice. So again, the problem goes back to you, brother. The problem always circles back to the black man. Sadly but surely, because you did it twice. Now, if you knew the first time the woman didn't want to do that, she said, no, we're not doing that. You should have said, you know what? I'm not taking no woman seriously. I'm not doing it. Well, I'm not putting myself in this position again, especially with the purpose I'm here to do. Especially with the work I'm here to do. I am not about to risk bringing another child into this world that I can't say their mother is my wife. I'm not going to do it. But you did do it. You did it again. So, brother, and now, honestly, I'm not going to say you're still doing it because you're not doing it to that degree, but you're still making the same mistake because you still ain't freaking married. Brother, you 50 years old. What the hell is you waiting on? For the school to be finished? I'm confused. Like, what are we talking about? You should have a wife. So that shows a problem within yourself because, brother, I'm sorry. You should have a wife at this point. 35, 40 would have been the max. All right, after 40, okay. You know what I'm saying? 40 is just straight. All right, you could have waited. You could have maybe pushed it to 40. But 50, bruh, you need a wife, man. Why are you not married? That's the problem. That's the serious issue right now. Why don't you have a wife? Whatever problems you got, why don't you got a wife? I'm just saying, brother. Self-reflect. You the psychologist, not me. I'm just look. I'm just saying. It's a problem. It's definitely an issue for sure. Your daughter speaking out against you like that, man, it's an issue. So yeah, I get that together. I've been on this too long. I ain't think I was gonna be on this too long. We gotta move on. Anyways, shout out to these brothers in Southeast Maryland. I gotta show this video. There was an altercation the other day with some officers. He wanted to move in their house. He was living like a homeless son, so he made babies by the wrong woman. He's not being accountable. He did. He did. That's what I'm like, brother. That's your fault. Yeah, egregious. Outrageous, everything between. Get it together. Man, so much. I don't think he a fraud though. I don't think that goes to show he a fraud. You know what? Some of y'all giving anti-black. Wait a minute. Let me say this. Some of y'all giving anti-black with these accusations. Accusations! Some of y'all giving anti-black, okay? Just because his daughter, even with this does not mean that this nigga's a scammer, that the school ain't never getting built. Some of y'all are going too far, okay? This does not mean that he's a fraud. I'm not about to get up here and say, oh, Dr. Umar, like, no, that's why I'm not about to do it. No, I don't believe that. Like I said, people are multifaceted. Plenty of our leaders ain't had the best relationship with their kids. Hello, I'm just saying. A lot of them, please go look into it. A lot of them didn't have the best relationship with their kids. You sacrifice a lot. Again, I'm not justifying what he's doing. It don't make it right, but it does make it the fucking reality that certain things do get sacrificed when you're fighting for a greater cause, man. I'm just saying. You don't get all the time spent. You don't get all the money spent. You don't get all the, attention. A lot of that love gets spread out. That person gets wore thin to a degree. They need time of solitude. There's times of silence that they need just to recuperate their energy. That's not what average people usually have to go through, not on a daily basis. We're talking about every day or every week. That's a lot. So I'm not about to sit up here and call this man a fraud. And I was like, come on, let's not get the cooning. Let's not get the anti-black around here, okay? Because the brother got a strained relationship with his daughter or daughters, okay? That's not it. I ain't doing that, okay? Shout out to Dr. Umar, man. Do better, okay? Please. All right, daughters can do better than all that shit. That's great. Daughter's looking crazy though. That's crazy. Anyways, let me play this. This was in DC. This was in Southeast DC. Hold on, let me read this. Let me read the caption right quick, just to see if I can get some context. Hold up. So yesterday, a fight broke out between citizens and MPD officers around Parkchester Apartments in Southeast DC. At this moment, it is unclear as to what led up to this incident, but as you can see in the footage, a father was begging an MPD officer to stop hitting his detained son. On the second slide, a few moments later, another individual hit an officer with a mean right hook, causing the officer to drop to the ground. And then after that, multiple officers and citizens started brawling. Okay, so let's watch. Oh. Oh, let me get above here. I'm gonna hold on. Let me see.
You say it's public assumption? Yeah, but you gotta realize you public assumption somebody else because they were smoking. They were smoking. He was not smoking. You saying public assumption? You put your hand.
So what he's saying is, what the dude in the camera is saying, you try and get him for public consumption, but he wasn't the one smoking. So he basically like, bro, and the officer's not really responding to him, to be honest. He's trying to ignore him. But the brother is like, look, yeah, how y'all going to arrest bruh? And he not even the one that was smoking. Y'all talking about arresting him, and y'all don't even know, y'all ain't even got the right dude. So hold on, let's go to the next one. This is good. Okay, so right here, as you can, I don't know if y'all heard that, but I'm about to go to the second slide. But you can hear dudes say in the background, "Get off my son." So we can't see what's going on, but somebody on his son, I'm assuming it's one of the officers, and somebody just threw something at the truck, that police truck too.
Breathe, Mo. Breathe, Mo. I got you, bro. Keep macing him. Stop macing him. Stop macing him. Stop macing him.
Okay, so as you can see, they got brother. They had the young brother in the trying to detain him. That's his father right here. That was trying to get them up off of him, and they was trying to mace him while he had damn handcuffs on. They so cowardly. They are so cowardly. Lord Jesus, they trying to mace the brother while he's already got his hands tied behind his back.
Uncle Lot, stop macing him. Stop macing him. Stop macing him.
Okay, so he was macing. He continued to mace them. And as he continues to mace them, and as the brother on camera pleads to not for him to stop doing so, one of the brothers stepped up and said, "Hey, yo, that's enough." He said, "Oh, that's enough. Oh, that's enough of that."
Yeah, make them. Bitch ass, nigga. Bitch ass, make him. Keep macing him. Keep macing him. Keep macing him, bitch ass. Keep macing all of them. All of them.
One of them got the mace, and that was macing the officers.
Uncle Lot, stop macing him. Stop macing him.
So yeah, shout out to the brothers over here. Okay, I had to pull this up because they were standing on Black Bidness. Shout out to the brothers over here standing on Black Bidness. They was on code. Okay, now the only thing I do wish is that more than would have jumped in because it was like 5, 6 of them officers. So I do wish a couple more than would have jumped in. Okay, so it was a couple brothers standing around. Okay, it could have been more, y'all. I'm just saying. To handle that. But shout out to the brother who stepped up and punched bro in the face. Let me just come get brother. Got that man on the ground immediately. You don't want to stop Mason? I got your ass. I'm gonna make you stop Mason. I just let us see it, okay? Because abuse of power should never be tolerated when we are together. Period. It should never be. It shouldn't be tolerated. Period. But damn sure not when we together. We together and we outnumber them, baby. Ain't no way in the hell we should be just letting injustice slide like that. Some blatant bullshit. Like no. So yeah, I'm glad that this brother was brave enough to step up and stop that from happening because that was why are you macing them? You got both of their hands behind their back and you macing them? What are you macing them for? So I mean, they were justified in their actions, and I'm glad that they did that. And I think it was a lot of people in the comments trying to get their GoFundMe, trying to see if they had like a cash app or something so people could send them cash apps towards their bail, if they need bail money, whatever the case may be, court money, fee money, whatever the case may be. Because that's perspective, and that's how we should go about things like that. This is not the first time I've talked about things like this happening before, but I love recognizing that, especially because it's in Southeast DC. Love to see it. Shout out to DMV, okay. But we gotta recognize that and support our people when we do that, because we cannot have them play with us. We can't. They gotta know it's certain lines you can't cross. It's all you can't. You're not about to play with us with all of this right here. That's not about to happen. It's not about to, you know what I'm saying? We're not going like that. Okay. So them officers learn the hard way that day. And actually I seen a couple people in the comments saying like, or at least I seen a comment in particular that said like, shout out to the officers for not grabbing their guns, and fighting and using their hands instead. I'm not saying shout out. I said they did their damn job. What the fuck is you grabbing a gun for why are you bringing a gun to a fist fight? You don't need a gun. Nobody has any weapons. You use your hands. You got mace, that's enough. You straight. You got a little taser. If anything, if you really need it, you can go to the taser. But why would a gun be involved? And ain't nobody got no damn guns. If somebody anybody try to shoot you, they're fighting. He hit you. He didn't try to shoot. He didn't try to grab your gun. He didn't try to stab you. He hit you. So why would you try? No, we're not about to be praising no officers, especially no graham crackers. Okay. For doing their damn job. No, I'm not about to praise you for not killing a black person. Wow. That's insane that you get praised for not for doing what shouldn't be normal. Yeah. That's not a normal thing to fucking kill somebody over a fist fight. That's crazy. That's a little insane. So yeah, thanks for not doing the insane thing, like killing him because he hit you. That would have been that would have been unjustified. Yeah. Thank you for following the law. Thank you for, acting like you got a little bit of humanity, huh? Thanks. Like, what are we talking about? I'm not about to say thank no damn ounces. Get the hell out of here. Oh, tripping. Hold on, let me pull up this thing. Hello, Wellin, like for real. Okay, so hold up, let me play this. Hold up. Okay. So this has been going viral lately as well. Oh Jesus. Alayla Everett, the high school track athlete accused of striking an opponent in the head with a baton, addressed supporters at a rally in Virginia yesterday. So yeah, this is a video of Aaliyah. She's running track and they're doing, I forgot what type of race that is, but they got to pass. They got the little batons. This girl is running behind her, running behind Kaylin, and watch this what happened.
I tried to pass it the first time, so I let her go ahead. So I knew, like, when I got
this is Kaylin, the victim, right here.
Fully on the curve, that I was just gonna have to push through and pass her.
Then out of turn 4, a strike with a metal baton to Tucker's head sends her reeling. Officials immediately disqualified the team from icing Norcom, but the damage was done.
I still
Did y'all see that? I need to zoom in a little bit.
can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Like, everyone's texting me, checking up on me, and I appreciate that. But, like, I'm still trying to take it all in. I can't believe it happened.
Tucker's now dealing with the effects of a concussion and a possible skull fracture. Now, all the Tuckers want is an apology and an explanation.
Why would you?
She got a damn concussion and a possible skull fracture. Fractured skull.
Why did you do it? And why haven't you apologized yet? In the back curve, I had kind of got.
Yo, this is absolutely outrageous. Bruce, everything between. Look at how the girl responded. Now, this is the girl who hit her response.
By myself, nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose. Just a person by myself, nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose. Just a person by myself, nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video it does look.
Baby, from the video it does look. I don't think you should have said that. You definitely hit the shit out of that girl, whether it was intentional or not. Oh, I mean, I get the tears. You know, everybody think you did it all. Babe, this ain't the way you go about this. Your parents failed you right here. I'm not gonna lie. They shouldn't have let you get up on this internet crying like this, saying that you didn't mean it, but you did it, but you didn't mean it like that. They failed you. They shouldn't have let you do this. Let me hold up. I think it's one more response before I go any further. It's one more response. This is her at a rally now. Hold up.
Thank y'all for supporting me. Because nobody else wanted to hear my story except for people that know me and people that know I would never do anything like that. I would never harm anybody. I'm not a fighter. I'm not even confrontation. I wouldn't even do that on purpose. And I thank y'all for believing in me. And I love y'all.
Nope, they failed you. Yep, they failed you. Let me just read the rest of this. She thanked them for their support and what you call it. This was at a rally, yes, she had. I'm sorry, this is some bullshit. Baby girl, what you got to do is take this to the chin. This is what you do. Your parents should have told you, you know what? If you really didn't mean to do it, look, even if they believe you, let's pretend, because I don't know whether you meant to do it or not. I wasn't there. I'm not you. It wasn't nobody you. Don't nobody really know if you really meant to do it. It really could have been an accident, although it don't fucking look like it. But we don't know. But let's pretend that you are genuine, and when you say you didn't mean to do it, it was an accident. If I'm your parent, I'm going to tell you, okay, babe, I understand that you didn't mean to do it. And I believe you. I believe that it's not within your character to hit somebody like that. You're not a sore loser. You wouldn't just hit somebody because they're falling behind. I believe you. But how we're going to handle this is in the most humble way possible. Because at the end of the day, that girl got hurt. At the end of the day, she's the one with the possible fractured skull. Because of something that you did by accident or not. It's because of something that you did. So that's what we're going to have to focus on. I understand that you want people to believe you and you feel bad. What you need to do is get out there. We need to contact her parents because you need to apologize to her. You need to apologize to her parents. 2, you need to make a public apology. You can make it clear that you didn't mean to do it, but we're going to make it clear that doesn't matter because she was hurt. And whatever consequences that come with that, I will accept because I was wrong. And now she's dealing with a fractured skull, so I can deal with any consequences that's outside of me getting physically hurt. That's nobody's fault but my own. I have to take accountability for my actions. I didn't mean to do it, but I did it. It's done. She has a fractured skull now. And I'm deeply, deeply, deeply regretful about it. So I'm willing to do whatever I can in the humblest way to ensure that she's okay, whether that's money, whether that's community service, whether that's me not being able to race, whatever it is, whatever consequences may come with this, I will accept and take to the chin because this was my fault. Point blank, period. Point all this extra shit. What are we doing rallies for? What the fuck is she having a rally? What are we talking about now? Like, if the only way my perspective on this would have changed, even in the slightest, is if the girl was white. Sorry, not sorry, but that's the only fucking way. If the girl she hit was white, that's the only way my perspective would have changed. But girl, you hit that girl. Clear as fucking day. Clear as day, babe. And now you got people on the internet, and it's so bad because now this is what happens when you don't hold yourself accountable because now others going to do it for you. Because now you got hope. I done seen, you know how many athletes I done seen on here talking about, yo, I'm a track star, and you know the batons only weigh like 2 pounds. They real light. How did she even hit her that hard for her to fracture her skull? Now you got people dissecting your bullshit excuses. I didn't mean it. My arm went back, and you shouldn't even said all that. Like, what are we talking about? You said you didn't do it. I don't know how I did it. I'm sorry. It was an accident. I'm just regretful that I did that to her. I don't know how it happened. I'm sorry. You don't get into all this. I didn't mean to put my arm back and then like, girl, no. Y'all are enabling bullshit. Y'all are not holding that girl accountable. She ain't gonna learn nothing from this. She got rallies and shit. What the fuck you need a rally for? Why the girl who got the fractured skull ain't got the rally? What the hell you need a rally for? They didn't want to listen to me. Why the fuck are we listening to the person that hit the girl? We need to listen to the victim. No. People don't listen to you when you're in the fucking wrong. Yeah, it's kind of, people don't like to listen to you. That's a hard lesson to learn, but that's something, again, your parents should be helping you learn. That's the hard lesson they're supposed to guide you through. This ain't how you do it. What does she need a rally for? No, I'm not pressed to hear your side. We can hear your story like 2 months later after the girl. We know the girl is okay. She's back to racing. You've done whatever you needed to do as reciprocity. And bling, and now you pop up on the internet, you on live on TikTok, and somebody asks you about it. And you like, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. I ain't want to bring that shit up, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the hell I did that. My arm went back, and then I don't know. I really don't know how I did it. Like, that's why I didn't even talk about it at the time, because honestly, it just looked so bad. It looked like I meant to do it. And I was not about to get up here and argue with y'all about how I didn't mean to do it. So honestly, I just took it to the chin. That's how you should have did it. Because now you got hella people dragging you for what? She probably got her socials locked up, all types of shit. Who knows? Because I done seen hella people talking shit. So I know she done seen it. I know her family done seen it. Why would you put your daughter out there like that? Your parents failed you on this one, babe. I can't even be that mad at the girl. I'm mad at the parents. What are we talking about? Like, that girl got a damn a concussion, man, for racing. She ain't no damn boxer. What are we talking about? She runs. Why would she be getting a concussion? For something that weigh 2 pounds. Yeah, girl. No, that ain't it. Y'all better get that girl together for the world, dude. For real. Your parents y'all better get it together before the world do, because she's gonna be in for a rude ass awakening. What? She gonna be in for a rude awakening. She turned 18 and then laws start to really get on her ass. I'm just saying, she in high school right now. You get up out of high school and shit get real. People like that, those be the first ones, they end up in some bullshit. Or end up living at home with their parents for however long, and not because they're choosing to, because they ain't got no other choice. Okay? Because you've enabled that behavior. You did not hold them accountable. You have to let them feel this shit. Like, for real. She ain't going to jail. What the hell? She ain't going to jail. She ain't going to prison. She gonna be all right. But you got to let her feel it. Like, that was wrong. She didn't know not to do it. That's a mistake that you need to make sure don't happen again. Because that's not something that commonly happens. It's not something you just slip up and most people just slip up and do. I ain't never seen nobody. I don't even watch track and field, but I ain't never seen nobody. I watched the Olympics. I ain't never seen nobody do that. My cousins that didn't play track, I ain't never seen them do that before. I'm just saying. So that ain't really just a thing that people just be doing out here. You need to take that to the chin, okay? Now let me pull up this. All right, this is outrageous, rich, everything between. Y'all know Disney back on board. They always got The agenda is never done. We already know. Let me just start with this. We already know. I reacted to one of the CEOs of Disney, blatantly stating that she had a gay agenda. Yeah, she was like, my not so gay agenda that I'm pushing in these shows. And she was talking about she was having LGBT characters and themes and da, 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 da. So we already know what it is with Disney. Let me just put that out there. Okay. But now they have a new show out. It's called Win or Lose. It's based on a baseball team, a softball team. And each episode is focused on a different character. This episode, I'm gonna just let y'all watch.
Win or Lose made headlines after scrapping a trans storyline, and fans are now calling out scenes from the show. The character that had their trans storyline axed is Kai, whose plotline now focuses on their turmoil with wanting to switch from playing baseball to softball.
So you want to make this change to a softball?
Yeah. Everyone was so nice, and it's co-ed. It's the perfect team, Dad.
One user wrote on X in response to this clip, I understand the creatives at Pixar were trying their best with the hand they were dealt to keep aspects of Kai's trans story, but replacing it with switching from baseball to softball makes this conversation funny to be this serious. Others took to social media to dissect scenes from the show, like this one.
The details matter in baseball.
It's softball.
That was a test.
Was it?
One user said this scene in particular was definitely Kai's dad misgendering her before the censorship. In one of the episodes, we see Kai looking at old pictures of herself playing baseball. She looks visibly uncomfortable and takes the pictures down and hides them. One user saw this as the censoring of Kai's transness and speculated that the show's animators were forced to edit the pictures here to make it clear that Kai isn't dysphoric looking masculine here and is instead dysphoric over her playing baseball. Despite the change in storyline, others still felt Kai's character represented.
All right. So yeah. They got a new character. The character this episode is about is a trans boy, and of course he's black. Right. Of course they always want to use representation with black people. Every time they want to use some liberal ass representation, it's with black people. Huh? Okay. Let's read into it, shall we? Hey, hold up. Wait a minute. Did I just do that on what you call it? I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to do that. Whatever. We're here with it. What's happening with Pixar's Win or Lose character controversy explained? Okay. Oh, I need to put some lip gloss. I was trying to do this on the side. That's a confusion. Of course. They want us under the table. And of course they black. Of course they black. Every time. All right. Each show episode explores the story of a different character. Blah, blah, blah. Black in December, some Norris protested. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. Back in December, some viewers protested while others celebrated after Disney confirmed that the references to gender identity had been removed from one character's arc. And last month, after the series premiered on Disney Plus, February 19th, a scene showing Christian character openly praying prompted a new round of strong reactions from across the political spectrum. WDW News Today, publication that tracks news in Disney World, says that the first openly Christian character in Disney series in year. Okay. I'm about to say how we get the Christian, what you call it, was a trans character cut from a series in December. Disney confirmed. Well, we just listened to that. I'm not about to read all this, but they already just said in the video that they confirmed it. They had a character in there that was blatantly trans, but they changed it to, instead of him transitioning from a boy to girl, he was going from a baseball team to a softball team. So a male, only male team to a co-ed team. Okay. That's basically what they did. I wasn't trying to read that. Let me see if they wanted to say anything else. Okay, this is about the person that they had a trans person actually voicing the character though. What's really special is that Pickles, that the Pickles mean a lot to Kai, director Kai, something. I want to go to the trans. What was the girl? What was the person who was voicing that character saying? Kai character was not cut. She remains in the show. However, some pieces of dialogue have been edited out. My character would now be a cis girl, a straight cis girl, Stewart told Deadline in December. Stewart described her feelings after Disney contacted her and her mother personally to inform them of the change. It was I was very disheartened. Stewart told Deadline. From the moment I got the script, I was excited to share my journey to help empower other trans youth. I knew this would be a very important conversation. Trans stories matter and they deserve to be heard. She also said that when she first landed the role of Kai at age 14, she was excited to play an openly trans character and give kids like her a voice at 14. Egregious. I wore a badge. I wore it as a badge. I wore it with pride. I wore it with honor because it means a lot to me. The thought of authentically portraying a transgender teenage girl made me really happy. I wanted to make this for transgender kids like me. So yeah, they had a real trans girl playing this character. This is outrageous, egregious, everything in between. Now, although they changed the storyline from him being trans, they didn't change anything. Although they hid, let's use the correct words, because they didn't change anything. Although they hid, let me change my whole sentence then, because I don't even say although. They hid the fact that they tried to passively, I don't even think that's the right language. Let me get my sentence right. Instead of blatantly showing him as going from a boy to a girl, transitioning, they covertly did it by saying, "Oh no, he's just going to be on the co-ed team with boys and girls because it's more comfortable, and they're not as mean, and it's fun over there." But then even within that, we're not gonna say it. Right, because no, it's not about a trans. It's not about a trans. We're not talking about. We're not making the storyline that he's trans, right? But in the story, we're going to show you that he goes from looking like a boy to a little girl, because at the beginning he looks like this.
Trans.
At the beginning he looks like this. Hold up, he looks like that. That looks like a little boy. That's clearly a little boy. That's clearly a little boy. This right here, hold up. Where's the last one?
Story. Kai's dad originally isn't supportive of her wanting others still in here and answering playing baseball. Kai's dad.
I need the still. Where's the still? Right here. Oh, there we go. That's not the same character.
This serious.
That's not a little girl. That's not a little boy. He got on that character had on lipstick. Where's it at?
This serious. Others took
this character looks like a straight girl. He has earrings. So you're still introducing that to the child. So now the child is going to come to you and say, "Hey, mommy, why does Kai look like a boy at the beginning but look like a girl at the end?" See, he just wouldn't have to ask you that if they would have played it that they originally had it. If they just had it as a trans story, he wouldn't have had to ask you that. But he would have still got indoctrinated. This way, he still gets indoctrinated, but now he got to ask you that. Why he becoming a girl? Why is he a girl at the end just because he joined the softball team? I thought the team was for boys and girls. Why would he become a girl if he was a boy? Now we starting to part a further confusion, because I didn't even know that you was watching that. The first episode was about a single mom. Mind you, again, I told you each episode is about a different character. The first episode is about a single mom, and she's trying to keep a job. She's doing Uber. She's doing all these different jobs and trying to keep her kids together. So I'm thinking this is a show about that. I'm not thinking the next episode is about to be about a little boy wanting to be a little girl and they on the fucking softball team. What? Why would this have to do anything about? Why would a boy be transitioning to a girl because of a soft? What do you mean? And it's a co-ed team, mind you. So he could have stayed a boy and still went to that team. He could have they could have just made it like that. He just wanted to play softball. But no, they made it so he literally becomes a whole girl at the end. To the point that he has glitter on his eyes. This ain't even the right still. I just don't want to play it again because I'm not trying not to keep playing it to find a still again. But by the end, he literally has glitter on, lipstick. He's hanging with the girls. Like, we look so, his voice, to me, it even sounds like his voice lightens a little bit. Oh, we look so good, y'all. Oh my gosh. And it's like, how would a little boy that was playing baseball? It's like, so they are blatantly and trying to confuse children. Blatantly trying to confuse children. Because they know most of these feelings, all of these, the majority of children that have similar feelings of a child like this who feel like, oh, they want to feel like a boy. They like playing with boys more, so they want to be a boy. I like playing with girls more, so I want to be a girl. Those feelings usually evaporate after puberty. They're not even trying to get these kids to puberty. They're trying to set these opinions in stone before they even come of age to understand what the hell they're talking about. They want this to be cemented in their head that, oh yeah, you can be something else. It's possible. It's fine. That's normal thing. That's okay. That's a normal option for you to have. You can be yourself, or you can be a whole nother gender. That's not a normal that's a mental health issue. Now you're talking about something. Why don't you want to be yourself? That's something internally wrong. Something is off. But no, they want you to think that's fine. That's okay. That is okay. You can be somebody else. You don't have to be yourself. Damn what God said. You could be anybody you want, including another gender. What are you talking about? Why don't you want to be yourself? Why do you not like your body parts? Why are you not examining that? But they're not going to come from that perspective. They're not going to have the father come from that perspective. They're going to have the father say something like, oh yeah, do a scene where they're insinuating he's misgendering him, and it gets corrected by the fucking child. You letting the child correct you about something that they don't even understand. You letting the child correct you instead of the parent correcting them like, son, look, you're a boy. I know you want to go to the softball team, but look, I got faith in you, son. I know you can, man. I know you can. You got the skills and the ability to be good on this team. I need you to believe in yourself, and I'm going to be with you the whole way. I'm going to support you. I'm going to guide you. We're going to practice together. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to help you feel comfortable in playing this game. Because no, I don't want you to go to a softball team. Why would you want to go play with girls? Iron sharpens iron, son. You need to be with other boys. Because that's who you're going to be playing with. Ain't no co-ed leagues. You ain't going to the basement to play with Derek Jeter with no women. Okay? He's not playing with women. You trying to get in his position, and brother, you got to stay with an iron at and sharpen your skills. Why would you want to go play with the weaker team? I mean, come on. I mean, they kids, so it's a little different, but the father could have came from that. I don't even got to watch it to tell you none of that probably gets said. Nothing even close to that probably gets said in the damn show. So that's indoctrination, man. And that's honestly a little bit of depopulation, a little bit of pedophilia. You want to get real, because it's a little bit of adultification of the children. Why is a child being able to choose their gender? Why is he able to do that? Why would you think a child has the mental ability to the mental capacity to handle the emotions, the psychological triggers, the social changes, the pressure, the level of uncomfortability? Why would you think a child would be able to handle all of that? It's adults walking around that can't handle that. What are we talking about? Like, so you're going to put that power in the hands of a child? That's a little bit of adultification. That's a little bit of, that agenda. You gotta look out for that. Them people, I'm just saying, them people be, yeah. I'm just saying. Let me see. Let me play this right quick too, because I actually reacted to this. Hold up. So I reacted to this. It was some neo-Nazis out in Ohio, doing like a protest, in a black neighborhood at that, predominantly a black neighborhood, and they had some brothers out there, and sisters. The black community was out there standing on business. They ran them off. Okay, now that was like a couple weeks ago. I think I reacted to that when I reacted to that video. It's on YouTube. Y'all want to check it out? Okay, go check that out. All right, but this is the aftermath. This is the aftermath. What happens if I put this on full screen? What would it look like? Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. This is the aftermath of them being in that community.
These aren't police officers or soldiers.
They're business owners, the fathers, the sons, daughters.
These are civilians, members of the Lincoln Heights Safety and Watch Program. It's the duty. Okay, let's go. The duty, protecting their neighborhood, the majority black village of Lincoln Heights, Ohio.
Ain't nobody
After neo-Nazis held a rally here last month, carrying rifles, waving swastikas, and hurling racial slurs, just moments before children were let out of school. At the time, law enforcement officials said the neo-Nazis did not break any laws, but an investigation by county prosecutors is ongoing. Weeks later, the KKK came with these flyers.
First African-American community above the Mason-Dixon line of stuff.
Safety and Watch Group spokesperson Durance Daniels says the police did not do enough, which was more chilling because the town was founded in the 1920s as a safe haven for Black residents.
Lincoln Heights is our home. If somebody broke into your home, you call the police, and the police says, you know, if they do it again, we haven't broken any laws, so we're just going to allow them to break into your home again. What would you do?
Are you worried at all that having a potentially armed response could just create more friction, create more danger?
I'll answer that by saying I've never felt safer as a Black man in my community than I have right now.
The mayor of Evendale, which oversees the police force that responded that day, said in a statement to NBC News, "Our emphasis on de-escalation and public safety resulted in the incident's resolution without injuries to any of the persons involved." But residents here say they can't afford to wait. Every day, the Safety and Watch Group escorts children to school and patrols the streets. Why do you all wear masks?
Those Nazis, we have reports of them finding our backgrounds, so we're not hiding ourselves from the residents, but we're protecting our family from what we're doing out here.
While many locals do support the security group, some, like business owner Eric Ruffin, say they wish the group wasn't needed.
We don't want to become what we hate. You know, we don't want to become a group of people that walk around feeling like we have a reason in America to have to protect ourselves.
And this community, stand up, is not backing down.
As they should. We love to see it. Shout out to the brothers and sisters out there in Ohio standing on NBA business. Okay, they out there doing the right thing. Okay, and I'm glad that they moving smart. Not only out there standing on NBA business, but they on code and they moving smart. All right, I'm glad that they covered up because the brother, if y'all didn't hear, the brother said that they're not hiding themselves from the community, but they did find that some of the neo-Nazis was finding their background, so they're hiding themselves, hiding their identities from them. Okay, which is smart because I said that inside the video when I reacted to it originally. I said, I'm like, bro, some of them neo-Nazis was probably cousins of the if not some of the police officers themselves. They was probably related to them or in close relation to some of them officers out there. The fact that they didn't have notes, they didn't do, the police really didn't do anything. They get them escorts back to their cars, bro. They didn't even give them a slap on the wrist. Oh, they know them. They locked in for show. They look out for their people. So yeah, they know them. Some, at least the right people, the right officers know the right ones within that group for sure. So they locked in. That's no problem. Okay, so the brothers are smart. The brothers and sisters, they smart out here, not letting the identities go because they right. It could be officers coming trying to find them. Okay, pulling up at them at night and trying to break in. You know what I'm saying? Doing. Hey, look, the government has done worse, so we can't put nothing past them. So they moving. They are definitely moving smart. But I love this energy. I love the fact again. I just love to see Black people coming together, especially Black men. Chef's kiss. Coming to the forefront to protect their neighborhoods, protect their families, protect their people. We let us see it, okay? Shout out to them out there. They doing the right thing, okay? Got them neo-Nazis up out of there. Now doubt they're gonna be coming back anytime soon, okay? That's like hitting a beehive and saying why they flying around like that. The news and the police on that bullshit. If not, I mean, if that was white folks protecting themselves, they would be praising them. Of course, yeah. He talking about they're like, yeah, that little slight the news anchor trying to have. Yeah, you know, some people feel like it would be dangerous. They would feel threatened if people was out here with guns and stuff. Like, why the hell? And I'm glad the brother responded like, I've never felt safer. Never felt safer as a Black man. And I would imagine the Black women out there probably feel the same. Never felt safer as Black people as they do right now because they are blatantly protecting themselves and they letting it be known that we got us. Even if they don't got us, even the people that we pay our mother, we shouldn't even be paying taxes. We shouldn't be paying taxes. Hello, reparations. But the people we pay our taxes to who benefit off our damn taxes that we shouldn't be paying, don't even be doing their damn jobs. We still got us. Don't even worry about it. So I love that. They don't go, man. They doing what they need to do. That's a blessing. Like for real. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Yeah, what a church deacon. Get a news lady. You peep that? Yeah, I peep that. Yeah, you know that ain't what I do. They always trying to slight. Anyways, make sure y'all go to For the Culture. Please go over there and like and watch the last episode. The new episode will be out next week. Please look forward to it. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Right before I get off of here, I forgot he sent me the damn thing already. Why didn't I send it to myself? He sent me the link to the new what you call. Let me just put it in the chat. All right, wait. 2 seconds. Let me put it in the chat. Send it to myself. Come on, send. Really quick, please. This thing when I act stupid. This is outrageous. Please. No. Wow, delivered and it's not showing. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Never mind. Yes, it is. Because it's right there. All right. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go check out this. Check this out. Please go like it. Hold on. There we go. Please go like it. I'm going to like it myself. Please go share it. Go comment in the chat. Okay. Go comment on the vid. But it will be out. What is this, in 3 days? March 21st. March 21st? Is that Thursday? Oh, I'm retarded. It is Thursday. It do come out Thursday. My dumb ass talking about next week. When is Thursday? Wow. I'm such a dumb. It come out Friday. That's not even Thursday. Where the fuck did I get Thursday or next Monday from? Wow. That is insane. I just talked to him like an hour ago. Like an hour before I got on live. Whatever. Like, look, I won't be judged. Please go like the stream though. Okay, man. Damn. All right. It's coming in 3 days. Turn on your notifications. All right. Share the video. Go like it, please. All right. I appreciate y'all in advance. Y'all have a wonderful night. Shout out to the chat. Make sure y'all follow me on the gram. Follow me on the gram. Zeze Rants, TikTok, Zeze Rants, Patreon, A to Z TV if you want that exclusive, or you can become a member, whichever. Follow me on Twitter or X, Zeze Rants, baby. And if you want to hit the cash app or send me a super chat, it's appreciated in advance. Thank you so much. Shout out to the chat. I can't even read that. Yakuiwa? Wakuiwa waba. Wakuya. Yaku. All right, moving on. Me, myself, Quiver. I cannot read that either. Going to move on. It's too late to stream. No, I'm not going to figure it out. Zuri, Marcus Moore, Paul, Spirit of Justice, Rich Religion. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Bye. We do not play, but I agree.